Yes, it is time for some Big Nine Conference basketball. Now, originally we were going to go to Albert Lea and do the girls' game. The bone-chilling weather, and Troy Temple kind of convinced me to do the boys' game because we're going to do the audio for their cable television broadcast here tonight from Nolan Gymnasium. It's been a very special night already. The junior varsity for Faribault was victorious over Albert Lea, 62-51. That's kind of a high-scoring JV game. 62-51 was the final score in the JV game. So, coming into this game, Albert Lea has a record of 0-6 in the Big Nine. They're 1-9 overall. Faribault's 3-3 in league play, 5-5 overall on the season. So it should be an interesting contest here tonight. I said a lot of interesting stuff was going on earlier because the varsity players recognized their favorite teachers before the game. And I took a picture of them and the teachers. I'm just going to show you Dean Rader's the head coach. Them and the teachers. And we're going to take a break here and find out what's going on. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Well, we're just about set to get this underway. It's supposed to be a 7:30 tip-off, obviously with the recognition of teachers and a long JV game. Well, we're obviously getting underway just a wee bit late. But they're going to have the introduction of the starting lineups in a moment, as public address announcer Mark Graves will be doing that here shortly. The Faribault Falcons and the Albert Lea Tigers going toe-to-toe here. I was just informed that Eric Hildebrandt, the head coach at Faribault High School, has stepped down for the remainder of the season for some personal family issues. Hope it's nothing super serious. Dean Ryder is going to be the head coach the remainder of the season for the Faribault Falcons, his chief assistant. Of course, Chad Wolf coaches the JV. Brady Combs is the 9A coach. Juhem Bird Mix is the B squad coach. I probably butchered that name too, as far as that goes, but just going on the fly here. So the Falcons will be in their home green, Albert Lea in their road whites. It says Tigers across their chest. They're lining up for the national anthem here. We have no band here tonight, so it'll be played on a recording, I'm sure. And while they do that, we'll hear from some of our sponsors, including Faribault Foods, Federated Mutual Insurance, H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, Lakeville, First United Bank, and Amesbury Truth are our sponsors here tonight as people are lining up and getting ready for the national anthem. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods, they're dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit MrsGrimesBeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team.
As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring. And those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
Well, a young lady just did an outstanding rendition of the national anthem. If I could have mic'd it better, I would have had it for you. Here's Mark Graves, the public address announcer.
The Albert Lee Tigers. Here's the starting line for the Tigers. Starting 6'2" sophomore, number 1, Carter Cobb. Starting for Albert Lee, 6'5" sophomore, number 3, Cooper Kurtz. Starting for the Tigers, 6' senior, number 4, Jack Skinner. Starting tonight for the Tigers, 6'3" sophomore, number 10, Noah Hughes. And starting tonight for Albert Lee, 6'2" sophomore, number 12, Easton Schwee. And coaching Tigers is Harrison Cates. He's assisted by Bo Hartman and O'Connor and featuring the fourth coach. Now on this Tuesday night, let's hear for your Faribault Falcons. Starting tonight for Faribault, 5'10" junior, number 0, Rain Jones. Starting for the Falcons, 6'1" junior, number 1, Rashid Ibrahim. Starting tonight for the Falcons, 6'4" junior, number 4, Mohammed Bundy. Starting for Faribault, 6'9" sophomore, number 10, Ryan Krager. And starting for Faribault, 6'6" sophomore, number 22, Brewer Wolf. The Falcons are coached by Eric Hildebrand, assisted by T. Ryder, Jim Wolf, Shahid Burnett, Brady Gomes, and Michael Getchell.
So we're ready to get going here. The Faribault Falcons and the Albert Lee Tigers. If you didn't catch that, Braden Schultz, 5'10" junior. Mohammed Madej, 6'4" junior. Ryan Krieger, the 6'4" senior. Brewer Wolf, a 6'6" sophomore. As Krieger getting ready to... And Rashid Ibrahim, a 6'1" junior, are the starters for Faribault. It's Krieger. Gonna win tap to Brewer, and a good job there defensively by Albert Lee. It looked like Faribault was gonna get a layup right on the first possession. It didn't happen. Wolf's gonna inbound it. Falcons left to right. Tigers right to left on your radio dial. Triple right side, no good. Rebound yanked down. Nice box out there by Albert Lee. A box out by Easton Schwee. Looks to bring the ball up to Jack Skinnis. Here's a 3 right side. Bang. Carter Kahn gets the triple. And it's 3-0 out of the gate. Albert Lee. Now remember, this team has not won a Big 9 conference game. Madej gets it right side. There's another 3. It's no good. Rebound taken down by the Albert Lee Tigers. As Schwee look to get it up court. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds and belong to Albert Lee. Nearly in front of the scorers table. Madej getting after it defensively. Trying to bring it up is Noah Teeter. The handoff. Pass on the left wing. 3-0. Albert Lee leads it. We're in the first minute of the game. Is looking to dribble penetrate with Skinnis. He'll pass it on the right wing. There's 9 seconds on the shot clock. Albert Lee will probably try and slow this game down a bit, I would guess. Rebound comes down to Ibrahim. I know I would if I'm winless in the league. Wolf going to try and... Oh, what a great pass by Wolf. What a terrific pass. Ibrahim scores. That was an outstanding pass. I don't know how he saw him, to be honest. That was awesome. That's a highlight reel we need a replay on. Here's the steal by Ibrahim. He goes in. Layup is good. So he's got all 4. The Falcon points are up 4-3. And they'll put on some pressure here. I like that. Looking to bring the ball up is Albert Lee's Noah Teeter. Almost lost the ball. Actually did, but they track it down. And then they throw it out of bounds. Threw it to an empty chair. There's nobody sitting in that chair. He threw it to an empty chair. Ball was deflected, I guess, and Albert Lee gets to retain possession. Inbounding it in the far corner is Teeter. He'll bounce it on the left wing. Carter Kahn dribbles a couple of times, gets shut off. At the free throw line, there's 12 seconds of the shot clock. Here's another turnover by Albert Lee. As the Falcons bring it up, Brewer traveled. Brewer Wolf traveled. And he did, took the bunny out. The Falcons will continue the pressure. They're up 4-3 here. 15:51 to go in the first half. Albert Lee Tigers moving right to left. Madej is all over Mr. Teeter. Giving him fits. Here's another steal. Madej goes in. Layup is good. So they've already got 4 points off turnovers. It's 6-3. And that could be the stat of the game, right? In the lane, there's a scoop pass. Not a good one. It's picked off. It's another turnover, number 4 for Albert Lee. Madej has it on the other, and it's a blocked. What a block by Carter Kahn. Goes the right side, throws up the shot off glass. Kind of strong there. Rebounds taken down by the Falcons, and it's a scoop pass ahead. Krager gets the layup. So Krager gets the layup. And Albert Lee says, you know something? We have turned the ball over already 4 times in this game, and they have converted on 3 of the 4. It's 8-3 Falcons. We need to make some adjustments. You're listening to Big 9 Conference Faribault Falcon boys basketball on H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Yeah, they're going to be bringing you all our stats tonight. The folks at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Get all those papers together you need for your taxes, and you can file your way. You can either do it in person, which I did for many years until COVID. Now I just drop them off. They take care of them. They call me when they're done. If they have any questions, they call me. It's so convenient. Pass in the right corner, Albert Lee. Long triple as an air ball. It's saved in bounds, but Wolf can't save it. He snatched it, and he ended up not able to control the ball. So the Tigers will have it underneath their own basket with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Carter Kahn, a sophomore, inbounds it. They go baseline to Kahn, shots up, and it is no good. Rolled off iron. Rebound Krager. He'll hand it off to Schultz. Ibrahim steps back, triple, bang! He's got 7 already. It's 11-3 Falcons. In danger of blowing this baby wide open. There's Albert Lee in the lane. He kind of leaned into the defender that time, I thought, but they're going to call the foul on the Falcons. You know, it could be on Madej. Looked to me like, not that it matters, but it looked to me like the Noah Teeter leaned into him as he was shooting the ball to force the contact. So Teeter at the free throw line where it says Big 9 Conference, Faribault on each end line in green, black on the end lines and sidelines. The green F logo at midcourt. Meet them both. Well, he's obviously a good free throw shooter. Now you know who not to foul if you're Faribault. Madej shoots 10-footer. Good. He's got 4. So far, Faribault has scored 8 points in the paint. Pass goes in the corner. Going in with a floater. Boy, a lot of contact there. No call. Krager gets the rebound. And the official taking a timeout here. As Albert Lee's going to bring in Carson Gardner, a sophomore. (13-5), Faribault leads it. Braden Schultz, Jr., gets it on the left side. Ibrahim out to Schultz. Swings it on the right side to Wolf. Top of the key, Krager goes down the lane, was going to go in and had the ball snatched right out of his hands, and they're going to say it's a foul. Going to be on Khan. That's his first. So each team has a foul as Ibrahim will inbound it. Pass in the corner to Madej, right side of the hoop, and they're going to ask him to re-enter. It's a shot clock. They wanted the shot clock to be at 20. So they'll re-enter the ball. Bounce underneath. Great inbounds play. Madej gets a layup. He's got 6. And the Falcons have been super efficient, up 15-5. As Albert Lee is in some trouble here. Already down double digits. Good job by Faribault, kind of clogged that lane. Here's a 3, no good. Rebound taken now. What a board. Put back up. It's blocked from behind by Wolf. Schultz going to come back the other way. He's in full speed mode. Scoop and a dunk by Krager. 17-5. Well, Mr. Temple picked a big game. Here's a shot blocked by Krager. Got some highlights in this one. Madej stuffed, two-handed. A two-handed flush after the block, and it's 19-5 Faribault. In the lane, almost a travel, turnaround jumper's no good. Rebound Krager gets it to Madej. He can't catch it. It's going to be the first turnover, or second turnover by Faribault. Shots up from 3, no good. Rebound was, almost another turnover. Now they get it underneath this Albert Lee. Fade away off glass. Scoring is Kermis. Cooper Kermis scores. 19-7, and 2 of those are at the free throw line. That was points off turnovers there, too. Ibrahim shoots, no good. Rebound taken down by Kermis. He's a sophomore, 6'5". They get it in the corner. It's stolen right away by Schultz. Just took it right out of his hands. Comes across midcourt, scoops it underneath. Layup, no good by Ibrahim. Put back up and in by Madej. More points off turnovers. They've got more points off turnovers than Albert Lee has points. Ball went right between the legs of the Tiger that time. Gets it out front. This defense is stymieing them for sure. Baseline, reverse layup, shots up, missed everything. Didn't use glass at all. Pass ahead. Ibrahim lobs it underneath. Madej, they were going to try the alley-oop and hit him in the head. And he gets pushed out of bounds, and there's no call.
In the Delta line, number 2, Nolan Vogelberg at number 11.
I thought he got pushed for sure. Love to see a replay of that. And some Albert Lee folks are saying, I've seen enough. We're getting out of here. 21-7. Faribault leads it. 11-11 to go in the first half. Albert Lee, top of the key. Right to left again. Go the Tigers. They got a sub in there. There's a triple. It's another air ball. Taken by Marquise Jeffers Joseph. He's a freshman, 5'11". Missed everything. 21-7. Schultz will walk the ball up for Faribault. They've been in high speed mode most of this game. And there's another drop of a ball. It's going to go to Faribault. And it took his eye out the ball. That was Nolan Vogelsberg, the 5'10 junior. Pass underneath, reverse layup is good. Carson Krieger, he's a senior, 6'4", the only senior on the team. Here's a triple right side, it's no good. Rebound put back up, it's no good. Rebound, Albert Lee gets it again. Bounce pass underneath. They'll try to bring it back out, which was wise on their part. They look to be in a little bit of a hurry here. Right side, shots up, it's no good. Rebound taken down by Faribault. Here's Ibrahim from three, banks it in. The bank window was open. His second triple, he's got 10 points already, and it's 26-7 Faribault. Albert Lee's going to try and find somebody who can hit a basket. Well, he had a foul here called on Faribault's Ibrahim. As the Tiger fell down, I thought he double dribbled to get it back out front. There's a no-look pass, a very not advised, ill-advised pass. Another turnover by Albert Lee, and another layup for Ibrahim. He's got 12 more points off turnovers. And I'll tell you what, it's a good thing H&R Block is helping us with those, because we're going to need a computer to take care of them. Bounce pass left side. Here's a 10-footer. It's no good. Nothing but air. Rebound, Wolf throws it ahead. Wolf back in the game. Going in for the layup and scoring is Carson Krieger. And Albert Lee's going to take a timeout. My, oh my, oh my. When it rains, it pours. Falcons are up 30-7 with 9 minutes and 22 seconds to go until our Federated Mutual Insurance halftime report.
Wow. Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables is a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit MrsGrimesBeans.com or ButterKernel.com.
Well, the score is every bit as out front as the Faribault Falcons are. 30-7. I mean, it's been unbelievable. More Albert Lee people are saying, we're not going to watch this. We're getting out of here. Yeah. Drive up here in below zero weather and watch this. Ibrahim was on the inbounds passer. Faribault continues to press up 30-7 with 9:18 to go in the half. Is bringing the ball up, Albert Lee. Never make them feel comfortable. That's good defense. Bounce pass out front. It's Kahn. Here's a long-range jumper. It's a triple by Noah Teeter. Teeter gets the triple. That's the second triple for Albert Lee, and it's 30-10. In the lane was Krieger, and he got fouled. They reached in. Going to be on Skinnis. So Vogelsberg will inbound it right in front of the Albert Lee bench. They do have a man on the inbounds passer, and that is Easton Schway. Vogelsberg got it deflected, gets it back. He'll pass it out front. Schultz thought about a three, dribbles to his right, backs in, scoops it back to Vogelsberg. 12 seconds on the shot clock, and a travel is called. Third turnover by Faribault. I have 6 for Albert Lee. Madej's going to check back in. Ibrahim's going to get a breather. Wolf's going to sit down. And back in the game for the Faribault Falcons is Ryan Krieger. Here's a shot from the free throw line that's good by Skinnis. It's 30-12. Forcing the issue that time was the young Krager. He'll go to the free throw line. 6'9" sophomore. A year ago, this young man, I believe, shattered a backboard, if I remember right. Misses the free throw. I like big men who can shoot free throws. He's going to get in the weight room, I'm sure. 31-12 is our scores. Albert Lee brings the ball up right to left. Here's an 18-footer, short. Rebound taken out by Vogelsberg. He quickly outlets it to Schultz. He throws it ahead. Layup is good. That was a nice fast break. Carson Krager scores. 33-12. Here's another steal. Vogelsberg was going to try an alley-oop to Madej, and it got deflected out of bounds. Albert Lee doesn't know what hit him. 33-12 Falcons, and we've still got 7:53 to go in the half. Nice bounce pass underneath. Layup Krager. It does go in. 7:45 to go. It's 35-12. Here's a triple. No good. Rebound taken out by the weak side by the Albert Lee Tigers. As they find themselves way behind. Shots up, no good. Rebound taken out by Krager. He gets it to his brother. They throw it ahead to Madej. Back to Krager. Threw it behind him. That's not where you want to throw the ball. It's a turnover number 4 for Faribault. Ball stolen away and almost stolen again. And now the official puts his hands up in the air like, who is that off of? And the other official said it's Albert Lee's ball. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half. All of our stats tonight, a service of H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Man, do they know their numbers. Lob pass comes in. It's volleyball by Wolf ahead. Madej goes in and gets bumped, and it's going to be a foul on Kahn, the sophomore. He has a bewildered look on his face, but he definitely fouled him. So Madej will go to the free throw line. Mohammed is a 6'4" junior. Very athletic young man. Has a black sleeve on his right knee. And he makes the free throw. I think this young man does have the skills to play at the next level if he wants to. He'd do well in the MIAC conference. And he made them both. He's got double-digit points here in the first half. Man, we're going to probably have about 5 guys in double digits by the end of this game for Faribault. If things continue this way. 37-12. Faribault's going to get the ball back here. They've only not converted on one turnover. Madej being guarded, dribbles to his left, trying to jump stop and had it taken right out of his hands. 5th turnover by Faribault. Here's a 3 right side. That's good. Hitting that triple. Here's a 3 by Vogelsberg. It sticks. Well, it was stuck. Marquise Jeffers-Joseph, the freshman, hit that last one. 37-15 as Brewer throws it to Vogelsberg. Right side, layup good, and we're going to have bodies crash and everything else. So Vogelsberg's at the free throw line with a chance to make the 3-point play. He missed the free throw. Faribault is 3 for 5 from the free throw line. In the lane, wide open layup. Good. by Jack Skinnis. You don't want to get into those habits where you give up wide open layups. There's a triple left side. It's no good. Rebound Wolf wanted to go back up, loses the ball. And Elmer Lee is going to come back the other way. Cooper Kermis. Now they kick it in the corner. Here's another three. It's no good, not close. Rebound taken out by Vogelsberg. 39-17 Faribault with 5:39 to go in the half. Madej drives baseline. Body falls. No call. They get a turnover here. Getting a little careless with the ball. As Elmer Lee is going to swing it all the way around, driving baseline. We're going to have a foul on the baseline. Going to be on Madej. His second. Faribault leads at 39-17. They jumped out of the gate. Pressured Albert Lee, got turnover after turnover after turnover, and they have never looked back as Madej has to check out with his 2 fouls. He doesn't have to, but they're going to have him do it. Ibrahim's on the inbounds passer. He'll pass it right under the basket. And he'll pass it back in the corner. The man who passed it to him, Skinnis. Skinnis scoop pass out front, going in for the floater. No good. Rebound yanked down by Krager. The outlet, and it's almost stolen. And then Vogelsberg picks up the errant ball and gets it in. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He's got 4 points. And it's 41-17 Faribault, and we're going to have a foul. I thought there might have been a jump ball. Going to be on Wolf. Schultz back in the game. Wolf, Krager, Ibrahim, and Vogelsberg as the free throw is rimmed out by Noah Teeter. We'll have another. And he made that one. 3 for 4 from the free throw line is Teeter and Albert Lee has shot all their free throws. Schultz has it out front. 41-18 with 4:47 to go in the half. Great post-entry pass and a layup for Ryan Krager. That was an excellent post-entry pass. 43-18. Had the right angle on it. Good arc on the throw. And almost a steal, and now a turnover by Albert Lee. They throw it all the way down to the other end of the floor. That's an over and back. It's a no-no. So far for Faribault, it's all been yes, yes. 4:25 to go until our federated halftime report, where we'll have all our H&R Block stats. So far, points off turnovers. 15 of them for Faribault. Almost as many as Albert Lee has points. Vogelsberg had it out front. Lobs it to Krager. Left side they go to Schultz for 3. It's no good. Missed badly. Rebound taken down by Albert Lee. Coming out of there with it is Easton Shway. Layup is good by Jack Skinnis. Just beat him down the floor that time. He's got 6. It's 43-20 Faribault. Schultz out front. Swings it right side to Ibrahim. Dribbles to his left. Now they get it in the corner. Brewer inside to Krager. Again, a nice pass. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Krager. Well, I don't know about that. That is a turnover. Their 7th. I didn't know you could foul a guy with your rear end. He was backing into the basket. 43-20 is our score. Each team has 5 fouls, so 1 foul to give this half. Faribault goes to Owatonna Friday. We're scheduled to broadcast that here on KDHL. Here's a long triple. It's no good. Rebound. That was the freshman. As Brewer Wolf gets the rebound. Bounces it over to Ibrahim in the lane, and that's going to be a travel. Thought it was going to be a charge, but it's a travel. 8th turnover by Faribault. 43-20, Falcons lead it. They're not going to have the gripping press they had earlier, but they are picking them up before they get across midcourt. Skinnis, left side, Kahn. Shoots it, no good. Rebound taken down by Krieger. The 6'9 fella's got another one. Oh, nice blow by. Pass in the lane. Shots up, no good by Vogelsberg. It's going to go out of bounds and belong to Albert Lee. Everyone's doing a nice job sharing the ball here. Not a lot of one-on-one action. I love it. 43-20. And that was a travel, clearly. He started running before he put the ball on the deck. Albert Lee. Albert Lee's only scored 2 points off Faribault turnovers. As Ibrahim says, I'll take the three, and he missed it. Rimmed out. Rebound put back up by Krieger, the senior Krieger. Now the other Krieger got 2 rebounds and got fouled in the process. Missed on the putbacks, of course. Going to be on Teeter. So Krieger's at the free throw line. The first one, no good. He's 1 for 3. Albert Lee's going to bring in some subs here. Isaiah McGaffey, he's a senior, 6'1", is in the game. He missed both of them. 1 for 4. Coming up the floor is Red Wing. In the lane. Shots blocked by Krieger. They'll bounce it out top of the key. Faking left, going right. Shots up, and who are they going to call this foul? I think it'll be on Wolf. Oh, no, it's on Krieger. Oh, he gets called for his second foul. Yeah, Faribault doesn't want to get guys in foul trouble there. Free throw's no good by the freshman. Marquise Jeffers Joseph. The second free throw is a swoosh. 4 of 6 from the free throw line is Albert Lee. Faribault is not shot very well from the free throw line. But that doesn't matter when you're up 43-21. Layup is good. Went right to the basket. The senior Krieger and score. Carson. He's got 6. It might have been a travel. Shots up, no good. Thought he shuffled the feet. Coming back the other way is Wolf. Wolf in attack mode is going to be called for an offensive foul, and he was a little bit out of control. 9 turnovers. He's going to try that Euro step, and there was someone in the middle of his Euro. 45-21 is our score. As Carter Kahn comes to the bench, gets low fives all over the place. A 24-point Faribault lead with 2 minutes to go in the first half. As the Tigers bring the ball up, Kermis will hand it behind him. And Faribault is causing them some problems bringing the ball up. I love the hustle there. You can't say Faribault's not playing hard. So the Tigers will inbound it. It'll be Jack Skinnis, the senior. Throws it to the freshman, who almost turned it over. Schultz nearly picked his pocket. Minute 40 to go. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Kermis dribbles into the corner and throws it right into the hands of Krieger, who turns it back over. They're playing hot potato with a basketball. There's another steal. Brewer comes up, spins in the lane. That might have been a travel. Now we're going to have a technical called on the Albert Lee Tiger. He just teed him up. Must have said a naughty word. It doesn't even have to be a swear word, you know what I'm saying? So Brewer Wolf is at the free throw line. He makes the first one. The coach is talking to the official here, and he misses the second one. And now standing to the free throw line, the technical will be Schultz. Swish. If he makes this, they'll have 6 points at the free throw line. Could have had a lot more. They have made 6 and they have missed 5. It's 48-21 with 1:19 to go until our Federated Insurance Owatonna halftime report. Will be at Federated Gym in Owatonna Friday when the Falcons go there, and it's going to be a load for Faribault. It's not going to be as easy as this has been. But hopefully this prepares them. They're not going to be able to have the turnovers they've had here. And what did I say? They just turned it over. Pass ahead, layup is no good. Rebound Wolf. Wolf head up, brings it up the floor, bounces it, and it's a turnover again. And they're going to call a foul on Albert Lee. And Schway gets called for the foul. He looked to bring the ball up and ran right over Wolf. So Vogelsberg will inbound it right in front of the Albert Lee bench with 58 ticks to go in the first half. It's 48-21 Faribault. Bounce pass comes up to Schultz, left side. Brewer Wolf for 3. It's no good. Rebound taken out by Albert Lee. Nice box out there of the 6'9" guy. Here's another turnover. That's why you never save the ball on your opponent's end of the floor. Ibrahim gets an easy 2, and they're going to make it 3 because of the foul, and I wouldn't have fouled him. You just never are supposed to ever throw the ball on your opponent's end of the floor. I don't know how much I see that these days, so it must not be taught anymore. It wasn't when I was a kid. But then when I was a kid, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have computers. Seriously. Free throw is no good by Ibrahim. It's saved in again. They get it again. Saved it in on the opponent's end of the floor, right to Carson Kruger, who gets an easy bunny. And now here's another turnover. Coming back the other way, layup no good. And that's 28 seconds to go in the half. I can't keep up with the turnovers for Albert Lee. I know I'm off by 1, at least. They call the foul on Joseph, the freshman. And Schultz will go to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 there. That's all the points he has. No good. Boy, oh boy. They have missed 7 free throws here in the first half. 7. Can't do that Friday. Missed another one. And then Prager gets the putback. It's 54-21. Here's a right side 3. Comes up short. Rebound put back up twice, and Kahn does score on the putback. It's 54-23. 4 seconds. Vogelsberg throws up a layup. It's no good, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line with 2 seconds to go in the half. And the double bonus. Schway gets called for his second. So Vogelsberg is at the free throw line. Nolan is a 5'10" junior. His free throw is no good. The good thing this isn't a close game. 9 missed free throws. He makes the second one. And Full court throw, and that's the end of the first half. 54-23. Faribault Falcons have a 54-23 lead as we go into our Federated Insurance Owatonna halftime report. Falcons obviously are on pace to score over 100. Over 100 in this game. Yeah. Believe it or not. JV, by the way, won by a score of 62-51 earlier today. If Faribault wins this, they'll be over 500, 4-3 in the Big Nine. I looked it up in the standings. There are like 6 teams that are beneath them in the standings. I don't remember the last time Faribault had that many teams below them in the Big Nine standings. They're having a good season, and they're so young. Hopefully they work at it and only get better. Our Federated Insurance Owatonna halftime report, our H&R Block Faribault, Owatonna, Lakeville offices will bring you all of our statistics right after these.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Since the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
That's right. Federated Insurance brings you our halftime report. By the way, if you're in the neighborhood, swing by, get some popcorn. I got good popcorn here. The students are doing the popping. So it's fresh. Used to be they'd pre-make it, and then, you know, I like it fresh, and it is fresh. It's good. It's warm, right out of the popper. Yep, they know how to make popcorn. The Faribault Falcons know how to make turnovers against Albert Lee. They've had a lot themselves, though. $12 turnovers in the first half by Faribault. Albert Lee only scored 2 points off those turnovers, believe it or not. $14 turnovers for Albert Lee, 14 turnovers. 2, 4. 15 points off those turnovers. Albert Lee was 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. Faribault was 7 of 16 from the free throw line. The Faribault Falcons, let's see, Ibrahim had 2 triples in the first half. And for Albert Lee, they had 3 total triples in the first half. Hope I got that right. I'm going to double check all of this, of course, because H&R Block with offices in Owatonna, Lakeville, and Faribault brings you all of our statistics, because guess what? They really know how to work with your numbers. That's what it is, working with your numbers. It's the information that you give them. There's not a single computer program on the planet, I don't care what anybody says, that can ask you every single possible tax question. And all of us have different taxes, right? We all have different needs. We all have different expenses and all of that stuff. There's no way any computer program can ask every single possible question. They are trained. They have all of their preparers the average preparer for H&R Block in all 3 of those offices I mentioned, Faribault, Owatonna, Lakeville, has 10 years experience. There is nothing, right? Nothing like having experience on your side. And they'll go with you if you do get audited. It can happen. And you don't want to go that alone, believe me. They do taxes all over the country. They do taxes. That's what they do. That's what they specialize in. And so if you should happen to get audited, they will go with you and assist you with that audit. So, again, our score here at halftime is 55-23. Faribault on top. Thought I saw 54, but 55 is what they got on the scoreboard now. So, let's see. I thought I was off by a point, and that might be... I got to figure out which guy had a free that was I put a 2 down for. That might not be easy. And maybe I misadded 2. I'll double-check those, courtesy of H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. We got started late tonight because all the players for the Faribault Falcons had a salute to their favorite teacher. Most of them were young. Most of them were ladies. There were only a couple of gentlemen that were mentioned. I think it was either 2 or 3 that were mentioned. The girls will be doing it, I think, later this week. When Owatonna comes here on Friday night, the girls will be doing it. And, we did the Faribault girls game in Owatonna, and it... That was an untimely cough. And it really did turn out very well for Faribault that night. So hopefully they'll get things put together when they take on the Owatonna Huskies this Friday. Huskies are, middle of the pack. Maybe in just the level below the middle of the pack in the Big 9 Conference in girls basketball. And the boys, of course, coming off a state trip. I remember those last year or the year before. In any event, they've got a program rolling there. And Faribault looks like they're up and coming here. They're trying to go to 4-3 in the conference, 6-5 overall on the season. If Albert Lee does not come back and win this, and that would be really something if they're down by 32 and win. 35 points is the magic number where you have running time. We could see that in the second half. I have to tell you, and I've shared this many times on the air, I am not a fan of the running time mercy rule because I think it just takes away from your bench players who work as hard in practice as everybody else. I would make the rule when you get to 35 points, not a single starter can be on the floor unless, of course, you have to do it because of numbers or something, and would force the bench players to play. I have seen with running time and plenty of people on the bench, coaches playing starters at the end of the game with running time. I don't like that at all. So that's what I would do if I were given the power to change that rule. Because as I said, the only people it hurts are the bench players. And, some of them don't get to play hardly at all. This way they would get to play more. That's just my own opinion. Federated Insurance Owatonna halftime report continues. We'll go over the individual scoring here. Faribault's got 3 guys in double figures already. Yeah, I'm off by 2 points now. Have to figure that out.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth. And the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring. And those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Thanks to H&R Block for bringing you all of our stats. Points off turnovers 15 for for Faribault. 2 for Albert Lee. 12 turnovers by Faribault and 14 by Albert Lee. You definitely want to cut down on those in the second half. You got to prepare for a disciplined, very good Owatonna team on Friday, and they will turn the turnovers into points, not like Albert Lee has turned the turnovers into more turnovers. Falcons are warming up on the hoop to my left. That's where they'll be going in the second half. And the Albert Lee Tigers will be going left to right in your radio dial. Albert Lee, by the way, is coached by Harrison Ketz. He's assisted by Bo Hartman, Adam Kahn, and J.J. Muka Owens. As we get ready to start the second half. Faribault in their green with white trim. And Albert Lee in their white with the blue and red trim. Got the AL on the side of the shorts. Says Tigers across their chest. Albert Lee will start with the ball again left to right on your radio dial. As Kahn, Kermis, Skinnis, Teeter, and Schway will be on the floor for Albert Lee. It's Madej, Schultz, Wolf, Ibrahim, and Krager for Faribault. As Albert Lee almost turned it over on their first possession, he wants to drive baseline, and they're going to call a foul on Madej, and that's his third. Friday, they're going to definitely need him on the floor. Can't get him in foul trouble. Albert Lee is going to inbound it. Ball's volleyballed out of bounds by Krager. They do have boys volleyball now, you know. I don't know if Faribault's got a team or not, but he looks like he'd be a good volleyball player. Bounce pass comes into Kahn. Passes it in the lane. Scoop back to Kahn. Here's a triple. No good. Rebound snatched down by Wolf. Wolf comes up across the F logo with a right-handed dribble. Scoops it behind him. Madej directing traffic. Swiping at the ball is the Tiger. They get it over to Schultz. He thought about a three. Now he backs up with the ball. Gets it to Madej. They get it on the block to Krager. He goes in off glass, scores. Got 15. As a pass through the lane is kicked. They didn't call the kick, which they're supposed to. Pass ahead, Madej, flush. Two-handed flush. He's got 14. 59-23 Faribault. Spin move off glass. Scoring is Skinnis. It's 59-25 as Wolf thought about a three, and then we'll swing it around to Madej. Gets it on the baseline. Shots up. It's an air ball by Ibrahim. The ball's going to belong to Albert Lee. It's a team rebound. Joseph checks in. The freshman for Cooper Kermis for Albert Lee. Faribault again plays Friday night at Owatonna. We will have it on these airwaves. We had a double dribble. Well, they call it a travel, but could have called either one. That's their 15th turnover. And I might have missed one or two. They were coming in rapid fire there for a while in the first half. Pass comes on the right wing to Schultz. Madej dribbles to his left, shoots the 10-footer, rims out. Rebound taken down by Krager. Has the ball knocked away. You're going to put that ball on the deck. That's what's going to happen. Got to keep that ball high over your head. And that's exactly what Coach Wolf just showed him. on the bench. He said, okay, keep that ball up in the air. You're 6'9". Nobody's going to jump up and get it. Bounce pass comes in on the corner. You know what I would have given to be 6'9"? Of course, airplanes probably wouldn't be much fun if you're 6'9". But who knows? I could have been a millionaire then. I take out some seats in my private jet. Here's a shot block coming up. Schultz right to left on your radio dial. Nice pass, layup. Ibrahim scores on a beautiful pass by Schultz. 61-25. He's looking to dribble penetrate, and the ball's been just kind of like a pinball machine trying to throw it to somebody blind, and it ends up being picked off in the corner. Schultz gets it back. Ibrahim now gets on the left side to Wolf. Wolf goes inside to get closer and scores. Well, he's got a few points. It's 63-25, and Albert Lee says, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. You could, 35 is the magic number for running time. And we're almost at 40. It's 38. 15:27 to go. Of course, the clock doesn't run during the timeout. 63-25 is our score.
Wow. Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money. Money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna. Member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Big thank you to all of our super sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. If you enjoy, please thank them. And if you'd like to be a sponsor, by all means, give me a jingle. My direct number at KDHL is 507-333-4214. 333-4214. And we'll get you hooked up. H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, Lakeville are bringing you all of our stats tonight because they know their numbers and can help you with your numbers. Get those papers put together, take them in. I think it's so convenient to have them prepare your taxes and then call you, and Wolf just picked the pocket of the Tiger and loses the ball out of bounds. 13th turnover by Faribault, 17 turnovers by Albert Lee. Walking the ball up is Skinnis. Guarded by Ibrahim. We'll leave it for Shway. Run that high handoff offense. Joseph dribbles left. It's a back top of the key. And the ball's deflected out of bounds off of Ibrahim. Skinnis will inbound it. No-look pass in the corner. They like to throw a lot of those no-lookers. Skinnis goes in the lane, dumps it off underneath. Krager blocks it, and they're going to call a foul. Wow. Krager gets called for his fourth foul. And again, that can't happen Friday either. 63-25. Free throw is no good by Shway. 4 for 7 from the free throw line is Albert Lee. The senior Krager comes in for Ryan Krager, who is a sophomore. Free throw, air ball. I don't know why he's getting 3 here. Why is he getting 3 free throws? Why is he getting 3 free throws? He was not throwing a 3. Oh, it was a lane violation. Okay. Coach Ryder was thinking the same thing. And he swishes it. 63-26. As Wolf catches it, they're playing a 2-3 zone. Here's a triple, no good. And, Faribault's going to see a lot of that because of the size they have inside with Krager, but he's not in there now. Bounce pass, going right to the basket. Shway will go to the free throw line as he gets hammered. Carson Krager gets called for the foul. That's his first. Vogelsberg getting ready to check in for the Faribault Falcons as he tucks in his green jersey top. Free throw is good. Shway has now had enough practice. He's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. No fouls have been called on the Tigers this half, and Faribault has been called for 4 already. That's what you needed when you're coming from behind a huge deficit, is to get to the free throw line. He made them both. He's 3 for 5, 7 for 11. Oh, that can't be right. Yeah, it is right. 7 for 11 is Albert Lee. Krager out front to Schultz, and they're in that zone. Pass it back to Krager. In the corner, Wolf. They're daring him to shoot the 3. Krager hands it off. Schultz says, I'll take the 3. Bang! Braden gets his first triple of the game. 66-28 Faribault as they jog the ball up the floor. They flash in the lane, get it out front to the freshman Joseph. He goes in under the basket and scores. He's got 6. Wolf out front. Midday back to Wolf. Gets it back out front. Now they swing it right side to Midday, and he double dribbled, and he did. 14 turnovers by Faribault. Halftime score was 55-23. Faribault has scored 11, and the Tigers have scored 7 here in the second half. 13:32 to go in this one. I usually say regulation, but somehow I don't think this is going to be tied. If it is, it would be a record maybe, right? They're up by 36 are the Falcons. I certainly hope I don't see a tie.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895 and the leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit MrsGrimesBeans.com or ButterKernel.com.
66-30, the Faribault Falcons lead. They're going to go to 4-3 in the conference, 6-5 overall, barring a major collapse here. As Albert Lee walks the ball up, down by 36. Kahn shot, no good. Rebound snatched by Midday. Schultz comes flying up the floor, right to left. Oh, he loses the ball. Turnover number 15. Albert Lee brings the ball back up. Thought about a 3 to teeter. In the lane, spin move off glass and scoring is Skinnis. Here's a 3 by Midday, no good. Rebound taken down by Kahn. 66-32 Faribault. Kahn left side. Skinnis goes in, scoops off glass and scores. And he's got 12, but it's 66-34. What was 38 is now 32. Wolf goes in, and we're going to have a foul call. He did, I thought, got him with the body, but I'm not wearing a gray and black jersey. Used to be saying striped jersey. They don't wear stripes anymore. So Brewer Wolf is at the free throw line, makes the first one. Faribault's free throw shooting was very suspect in the first half, 7 of 16, and let's hope they can get it put together here in the second half. He made one and missed one. They're 8 for 18. As Kahn dribbles in the paint, kicks it on the baseline. There's a shot right under the basket. Ball's tipped up, no good. Madej gets the rebound. It was a long one, goes in and definitely gets fouled by Teeter. Teeter's third foul. So Vogelsberg looks to inbound the ball on the floor with Madej, Brewer-Wolf, Schultz, and Carson Krieger. Wide open underneath is Brewer-Wolf for the layup. Good inbounds play. He's got 6. And a turnover. As Madej stole the ball on the inbounds pass and immediately put it off glass. And they had another steal here. Over 20 points off turnovers, and now here's a travel on Faribault. 16 of them for Faribault. They have that on Friday. It's going to be a long night. Yeah, when you're up this much, tends to get a little sloppy sometimes. 71-34. Here's a 3. No good. Kahn can't control the rebound. It'll go to Faribault. Wolf will inbound it to Schultz. Get it back to Wolf. Dribbles toward the entry of the paint to get it underneath. Krieger scores. That's Carson, the senior. He got 10 points. In the lane, shots up, a bit of a floater. It rolls in from Kahn. He's got 7. 73-36 Faribault, and now they're just kind of trading buckets. Albert Lee's still in that zone. Schultz says, I'll take a 3. Missed it. Rebound on the weak side. They almost got a steal there. Kahn is in the game for the Tigers. Kahn looks to dribble, penetrate. Passes it in the lane. Shots up off window, no good. Rebound is tied up. It's Desmond Smith, the 5'9 sophomore, who's in the game. Also, Marquise Jeffers Joseph, the freshman's back in for Albert Lee. Sitting down is going to be Jack Skinnis, the 6-foot senior. 73-36. I don't know why we don't have running time here. But we don't. Here's another turnover by Faribault. Smith goes in, missed the layup, got fouled. Faribault has 17 turnovers in this game. It'll be on Wolf. That's his third. If this were a close game, we'd be very concerned about a bunch of guys with some fouls. Missed the free throw. This is Desmond Smith at the line. Ibrahim checks back in. Madej sits down. Wolf sits down, and the sophomore Krieger's back in the game as he made the second one. 4 of 7 this half is Albert Lee from the free throw line. That makes him 8 for 13. Stats a service of H&R Block. Offices in Faribault, Lakeville, Otana. Vogelsberg 3 left side. Air ball. Rebound taken down. Throwing a head. Somehow they got it anyway. It was a bad pass. There's a shot off glass. No good. And another foul. Going to be on Carson Krieger. 10 minutes to go in this game. Second one on Krager. Maybe you have to agree to the running time. I don't know. Kahn makes the first free throw. Have another. He made it. 10 minutes, 2 seconds to go. It's 73-39. Well, not having running time means Faribault could definitely get 100. Ibrahim throws it out front to Schultz. To Ibrahim. Starters are on the floor here for Faribault as and a foul away from the ball called on Teeter. That's his fourth. So he's teetering on the brink of elimination. Sorry, I couldn't resist. 73-39 with 9:45 to go in this one. I think you can put a W for the Faribault.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
73-39 earlier. I guess I was misinformed that Eric Hildebrand is still the head coach Faribault. Mr. Ryder just coaching this game. Three was missed by Ibrahim. Vogelsberg dribbles at the paint, scoops it off glass and scores. He's got 7. They told me under 9 minutes running time. I could swear I've seen other games running time the whole second half. Kahn hits a triple. He's got 12. Ibrahim in the corner. To Vogelsberg, gets it back. Top of the key. There's a 3 by Ibrahim, and it's good. That's his third triple. Yep, he's got 19, and oh my. Almost steal. One thing that there's a shot up by, what a block by Krager. Snatched it right out of the air, a la Bill Russell. Coming flying up the floor, it shows you my age. Shots up and it's blocked. Krager was going to go in and it got blocked. Kahn comes back the other way and is blocked out of bounds. It'll be Elberle's ball. 78-42. But Carson Krager's got some hot pink tennies there. Bounce pass comes on the left wing. They dump it off on the block, get into the corner for 3. It's no good, an air ball. Rebound taken out by Vogelsberg. 8:03, 78-42 Faribault. Schultz out front. And another turnover by Faribault, being careless with the ball. They have 18 turnovers. Elberle turns it right back, and then Faribault turns it right back. We're going to have a foul, I guess. Vogelsberg actually, it's called for the foul. It's his first. And at the free throw line is Smith for Albert Lee. And he makes it. Albert Lee's going to bring in Isaiah McGaffey. He's a senior. He missed the second one. Here's a 3. It's no good. Missed badly. And a three taken by senior Krager's no good. Ryan Krager gets a putback. 80-43 Faribault. Here's another turnover by Albert Lee. Layup good. Schultz. Right hand, left side. As they just turn the ball over again. No, they're going to give the ball to Albert Lee. Faribault's going to empty their bench a little bit here. Coming in is Micah Lenway. He's a junior, 5'11". Pass comes in. Now they get back top of the keys. Here's a long three. It's short. Rebound taken down by the senior Krager. Passes it ahead. In the corner for three. It's bang! Micah Lenway gets the triple. 85-43 Faribault. Shots up, turnaround no good. Krager got the rebound. He's got to have double digits of those. Vogelsberg doing a Globetrotter routine. Gets the ball back. Tries to throw it on the block, and it's turned over again by Faribault. Smith in the corner. Well, they get it back top of the key with approaching 5:20 to go in this game. Here's a three. It's an air ball. Rebound taken down by Albert Lee. And he traveled. $22 turnovers for Albert Lee. We do have the running time here. Faribault has on the floor here Brandon Petrichka. He's a sophomore, 6'2". Here's a three. Bang! By Vogelsberg. He's got double digits. They're about 5 of the Falcons have those double digits. Here's a fray for the ball, and nobody can control it. Now we're going to have him step out of bounds. Albert Lee is another turnover. They have 23 of those. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go. We're going to have a timeout. Albert Lee. 88-43 Faribault Falcons. They are going to go to 4-3 in the conference, 6-5 overall, and they get a really tough chore Friday when they go to Owatonna. We're scheduled to bring that to you right here on the Mighty 920. We got boys hockey on Thursday night. Faribault Falcons at Winona Bud King Arena right on the banks of the Mississippi River. We'll be there to bring it to you Thursday night. Tomorrow night I've got Gustavus at Carleton. Should be a great game right here on the Mighty 920. Carleton Knight men hosting the Gustavus Adolphus Gusties, who darn near knocked off St. John's last night at St. John's to hand them their first loss in the league. The key words there were darn near. It didn't happen. 73-70 was the final. The Gusties had a 7-point lead late in that game and still were not able to push through and win the game. Meanwhile, Carleton had their way with the Bethel Royals, scoring 98 points. Held the Royals to 30 second-half points. It was 98-74. That was the final score. 98-74. Carleton winning. Last night they had 3 guys who had career highs. 2 of them were off the bench. Meanwhile, all the bench players again will get to play for Faribault here tonight. Bringing the ball up was Tristan Gonzalez, 5'9" sophomore. Pass in the right corner for Albert Lee. I was trying to get all the substitutes in here, and I missed that last basket. Here's a 3 from the right side, and it's good by Skinnis. He's a starter. He's got 9 points this half. Here's a free left side. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Skinnis for Albert Lee. Comes back the other way, behind the back dribble, goes the other way, inside the lane, and scores. Well, he gets to pad his stat line there. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go. It's 90-48. When was the last time Faribault scored 90 points in boys basketball? Shots up, and it's good by Brandon Petrichka. So he scores. And I think we got another timeout here to get more subs in the game. Faribault brings in Cullen Cox. He's a 6'1" sophomore. Also on the floor is Owen Voigt. He's a 6-foot junior. As the freshman brings it up for Albert Lee, and on the handoff, a foul's called on Voigt. Voigt's a junior, 6 feet tall. Coverage tomorrow night begins at 6:45. I can't remember when our coverage begins on Thursday on the hockey. Hockey team is in La Crescent tonight. They had a 6 o'clock start. And Smith misses the free throw. Rebound taken down by Faribault's Petrichka. Faribault did not shoot a lot of free throws in this game. Here's a shot from 8, and it's good. That looked pretty smooth. As I see his number, I'll tell you who it is. It was Cullen Cox, the sophomore. And meanwhile, Faribault's going to bring in some more substitutes. Checking in is Nathan Lockerbie. He's a 6'4" sophomore. Also in the game is Liam Redmond. He's a 6-foot sophomore. 94-48. Will Faribault hit 100? That was a travel, it wasn't called. "11 seconds on the shot clock. Pass comes out front for 3. It's no good. Rebound snatched down by Gonzalez. He'll bring the ball up and lose it. But it's off of Albert Lee. Meanwhile, Coach Ryder had some words for Cullen Cox there. As Faribault inbounds it, and I don't know what he was thinking, but it's thrown right to the Albert Lee Tiger. Here's a layup, and it's good. The scoring for the Tigers was Isaiah McGaffey, the senior. 94-50. Doesn't look like Faribault's going to get the 100 because they're going to pull the ball out. 21 seconds to go. And there's about a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And Coach Ryder says, just keep moving ball. Just keep moving ball. Pass inside to Lockerbie. Shoots the free throw. Misses. Shoots a little hook shot. Missed it. That's going to be the game. 94-50. The Faribault Falcons take it to the Albert Lee Tigers. There was not much doubt in this one. They were up by 32 at the half, and they win by 44. We're going to have to dig into the record books to see when the last time was that a Faribault boys basketball team scored over 90 points in a game, because it's got to be quite a while. 94-50 again is your final. H&R Block will bring you our final statistics in our post-game show, which comes your way next here on Southern Minnesota Sports Leader for over 75 years. KDHL 920 on your AM dial, 95.9 FM, or excuse me, 97.9 FM. 95.9 is our Power 96 station. and then the where was I? the KDHL app also is a good way for you to listen. The KDHL app. You can download it and listen for
Every
free.
part counts at Amesbury Truth. And the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring. And those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895 and the leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables, the side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Since the turn of the century, Federated Mutual Insurance Company and many of our employees have called Owatonna home. We work hand in hand with our neighbors through giving, volunteering, and focusing on community initiatives. We invest in this community because we love to see opportunities and advancements, such as the new high school and the downtown developments. We enjoy seeing the citizens of our great community continue to grow and thrive. And above all, we are proud to be part of Owatonna's rich history and all that Owatonna has to offer.
Well, our final score again, 94-50. 5 Falcons were in double figures tonight. I had Ibrahim with 19, 16 for Madej, 15 for Ryan Krager, 12 for Carson Krager, and 10 for Vogelsberg off the bench. 5 guys in double figures. 2 guys were in double figures for Albert Lee. Gotta track down these final numbers here, courtesy of H&R Block. Faribault only shot 2 free throws the whole second half, made 1. They were 8 for 18. Albert Lee shot 10 free throws the second half. They made 6. They were 10 of 16 from the free throw line. I had Albert Lee with 23 turnovers in the game. I had Faribault scoring 22 points off those turnovers. Meanwhile, the Faribault Falcons turned the ball over way too much. They had 21 turnovers in this game, and the Albert Lee Tigers only scored 6 points off those 21 turnovers. Again, your final tonight, 94-50. I don't know if anybody here is going to know. I'm going to ask people if they know when the last time Faribault scored over 90. I don't know if they keep very good records. I guess we'll find out, and we'll share it with you in the morning if they do. Albert Lee's now 1-10 overall, 0-7 in the Big Nine. The Faribault Falcons are now 4-3 in the Big Nine, 6-5 overall in the season. Again, we will have their game in Owatonna on Friday on these airwaves. Thanks to Amesbury Truth, Federated Insurance out of Owatonna. H&R Block with offices not only in Faribault, but Owatonna and Lakeville. Boy, do they know their numbers. Get your numbers put together and you can file your way. You can either sit down with a tax preparer and have them ask you questions and go over it, or you can drop off all of your documentation in an envelope. That's how I've done it since COVID. It's so convenient. They do it that way. Right? It was supposed to be contactless during COVID, but it's so convenient. That's the way I've done it ever since, because if they have a question, they just call me. They say, hey, Gordy, do you have this number or that number? Because my preparer has been doing my taxes for probably over a decade, and he just knows my taxes. He knows what I typically have for write-offs and all of that good stuff. So it's nice to have, and you can get that too. You can get a preparer that can do your taxes each and every year. They'll get to know your taxes, and they will do an outstanding job. Each in our book. First United Bank, Faribault Foods. Also bringing you our broadcast tonight from Nomeland Gym. Your final score for the final time, the Faribault Falcons 94, the Albert Lee Tigers 50. Again, tomorrow we've got Carleton hosting Gustavus. Should be a great game. Thursday we've got boys hockey, the Falcons at Winona. And on Friday we'll be in Owatonna for the Faribault Falcon game. Owatonna girls are here taking on the Falcons. Stay